Hi crafters, it's Karen, and in my last haul video I had mentioned that I had gotten a Domino personal size Filofax, and it was a really good price, 40% off. It was $19 and change at filofax.com. And it came with all the inserts, so I ordered it and I'm really glad that I did. So I thought I would go through it and share how I set this up. It's not set in stone. I'm sure I will switch things around as I use it more to what's convenient for me. But primarily what I'm going to be using this for is obviously appointments, doctor's appointments, my mother's appointments, doctor's appointments, things like that, of course, but mostly journaling and to keep my YouTube things straight, you know, my racks, the channels I like to visit, different tutorials, you know, when you have to write down the instructions and stuff, that kind of thing. So that's why I wanted to use this. A lot of the elements that I'm using in here came from this Barnes & Noble day planner that I picked up. I had seen somebody had done a video on this cute little planner. Now, if I had seen this planner before I had purchased my Filofax, I may not have even purchased it. This little planner is really super sweet. It came with a lot of inserts, which I may exchange and use these inserts in my Filofax instead of the Filofax inserts. But it also came with pocket and photo pocket type deal. So I took those out of this and put it into my Filofax. So let me share with you what I've done so far. So this is the inside. In the side pocket I just have, you know, what do you call them, sticky notes. And this piece right here, this like credit card slot, is from the Barnes & Noble planner. So I used that. I picked up this little, I guess it's like a portable pen loop thing at Staples, and I put that here. The only pens that I usually write in here with is either brown or black. Those are the colors that get my attention. If I write something in, you know, pink or lime green or something like that, it's not going to grab my attention. So these are the pens I like to use in here. So I've got those. And I made a lot of my own inserts, like paper and, what do you call them, dividers and flyleafs. I made this flyleaf using some acetate. You could buy sheets of acetate, 12 by 12 acetate, at Hobby Lobby. It's in the special papers section, and the packaging looks very similar to this. It's just a plain packaging, and it's the same weight as the Filofax flyleaf. So I just, you know, cut it to size. I used my Stays On ink. It looks like this. Whoops. And stamped one of my favorite stamps, the Little Mermaid there, on there. And then, that's just a note. And then for the beginning of this section, this is a piece of music vellum that I used because I didn't like the Filofax starter sheet or whatever. I didn't like that showing. So I just, you know, cut this to size. I made my own holes using my Crocodile. I reinforced it using the washi tape. These are clips. Really cute. Isn't that cute? Little kitty cat clips that I found at, I believe, Office Depot. It's like 6 of them for $1. So she reminded me of Shadow, so I bought them. So, like I said, let's see. I also purchased the month at a glance, or the month on 2 pages set for 2013, and I'm using the ruler from the Barnes & Noble planner here, and I'm just, jotting in, things that I need to remember, what's going on what day. So that's that. And then after that section is another Flyleaf and another stamp here. I left these Post-it notes, so I could, use a Post-it note. These are, see, I used the typewriter stamp there. This is some romance novel Prima paper, and I just cut it to this size. I thought it was pretty. I wanted to stick it in there. I could write notes here. A couple of extra clips from Michael's on there. And then just playing and seeing how it would work, I made a canvas divider. I'm going to stamp something on here, but I haven't done that yet. But it's simply a piece of canvas that you could also get at Hobby Lobby. It comes in a 12 by 12 sheet. Really easy to use. See? So I just sized that. I went to put washi tape along here to reinforce these holes, but washi tape won't stick to the canvas. So if I put glossy accents around those holes to keep it from fraying, maybe it'll last longer. So that's that. And then this is the week on 2 pages section, and every night I sit and I write, what I did during the day. I saw this suggestion in one of the many Filofax videos out there, but I've been using the Filofax ruler to draw a line, towards the right-hand side here, so that I have a section for each day, and that's where I'll write my to-dos for that day. Just different things. So, and then in the larger section, that's where I write, more like a diary section. So I'm not going to, adhere a bunch of washi tape and, doll it up with the stickers and this and that, because I do have a smash book, and if I'm going to, work on a book in that way, it's, I want it to be my smash book. So this is mostly just to use as a diary and to keep my YouTube things straight. Although I did, doodle a little bit here while I was, watching TV or whatever. But, for the most part, that's how I'm going to work it. These are just notes. I have a note here to remind me to draw a name for my giveaway here on the weekend of the 27th. So there's that. So that's that section. And then over here I created another Flyleaf just to separate the calendar part to the more personal section. Made another Flyleaf. I used this like corset stamp. It didn't come out real good, but I like that stamp. And then I used this piece of the romance novel paper from Prima. I think it says Things I Love. So I'm using that. And then I made all my own dividers. So this is the first one. Again, that's the Prima romance novel. And then I used my label maker to create my sections. The first section is YouTube. And in that section, there's a section for racks. Well, here I can keep track of my videos or whatever. I made a separate section for racks, and again, I separated that using this piece of vellum. I want to keep track of who has sent me racks so I can remember to send, a thank you, and also racks that I want to prepare. So that's that. And then the next section is channels and challenges. There are always so many challenges and challenge giveaways going on, and I think this will be a good way for me to keep them straight. Also, favorite channels that I want to go back and revisit. Like my sister Scrapper here on YouTube, she just did a like 4 or 5 part tutorial on a mini album. Well, I jotted that down in here so I could remember to go back and revisit those videos. So that's that section. These tabs I picked up at Staples, and they're removable, so I can switch this around if I feel that this format isn't working for me. The next section is projects, and in here I'm going to keep project ideas, you know, layout sketches for my 12 by 12 layouts, you know, different things like that, projects that I want to try. There's a configuration, I want to do a configuration box, so I put in a list of the different things I want to add to that configuration box, you know, stuff like that. And then the next subsection is tutorials to try. I made this using this subsection using Kane Company paper. It's double-sided, and in here I have like the directions for the stack the deck method, and for binding your mini albums, and you know how to make 3 by 3 boxes, you know, that type of thing. I'll write those things in this section. And then the next one is finance and spending. Wait, hold on. No, the next section is shopping. But I have shopping in here because I want to keep track of my finance and spending. I know I spend more on crafts than I realize. So if I start writing it down, I'll get a better idea of what I'm spending and, you know, how much I seriously need to cut down. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Also, if there's a particular project that I see in a YouTube video and there's an ingredient or an item that I need to get for that particular project, you know, I can make a list of that type of thing in here. So in this finance section, I did get the finance sheets from Filofax. I ordered those sheets. So, and then I made a pocket here using cardstock for receipts and coupons, but also, yeah, for receipts and coupons and just whatever. So, see, it's a double-sided pocket on both sides, and what I did was I made my pages. Let's see. I made my pages to make the pocket. You need a 7.5 by 9 3/4 piece of cardstock. You fold the paper up 3 inches to make the pocket, and you score it, and then you fold it in half. If you want me to show you how I did that, it's because I know there are a lot of Filofax girls who do not craft, who would not know, you know, how to make the pocket. So anyway, I'll show that in a separate video if you want me to. It's real easy. So anyway, the receipts and coupons in here, and just more paper for lists. And as you can see, most of the paper in here I cut down from a notebook, and I just punched the holes myself using my crocodile. I wasn't going to, you know, spend $5 for 24 sheets of Filofax paper. So I just, you know, created my own. And here's another section, notes and lists. You know, I have a list of the medications that I'm on, and, you know, different things like that. It could be anything in here. And then I have my contacts. I got rid of the, you know, the ABC dividers that Filofax sends you. I got rid of those. They took up too much room, and I haven't filled these out yet, but I'll just fill them out myself. I don't need it, you know, necessarily alphabetized, but I want to keep my, especially my YouTube friends' addresses all in one place. And then this, so that's a lot of sheets. And then this next section, it says goals and stuff. It says to do, but goals and stuff, and these are like anything really, but what I was thinking was, you know, projects that I might be too intimidated to try, like a configuration box, and you know, stuff like that. That's what I plan on using this for. And that's the Filofax to do paper. And then the last section is journaling. This is again the romance novel paper. I kept this clip up here so that it's easier for me to get to this back section. But this is journaling. If there's something in particular that I want to go on about, you know, we all journal at some point in time. And a lot of times the little box in the calendar section is not enough. So this last section is going to be for journaling. And that's where I put my Filofax colored paper that came with the Filofax. And then over here is the little pouch that I took from the Barnes & Noble day planner and put it in here. It's really cute, really good quality and everything. I love that little planner. And I just put these little sticky note flags, a couple more divider thingies in here. I do have a couple of stickers, and these are just, you know, to mark birthdays or, you know, just whatever, that type of thing. So I do have these stickers in here just to mark important days, to draw my attention to those days. And then in this top loading pocket that came with the Filofax, I have stamps in here, but I can also use it for coupons and what have you. I haven't used this pocket for anything yet. Like I said, it's fairly new, and this setup is you know, I just set it up about 5 days ago, so I'm still getting the feel of it, still trying to get in the habit of actually utilizing it and using it, but I'm excited about it, and I think it'll be a good thing for me. But you know, I have to remember that those to-do lists are only good if you do what's on the to-do list, you know. I mean, you know, just because I write it down doesn't mean it's going to get done. So anyway, that's my Filofax, how I've set it up initially. And I probably won't do updates because, like I said, I'm not going to go all out decorating it and everything like that. It's basically a journal. And like I said, I have a smash book to play around with like that. So anyway, unless I switch something around or get a good idea, I'll share that. So anyway, that's my personal domino, and thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.